Good morning. Happy Thursday, everyone. How are you doing? I am in my mobile office, as you can see. This is very normal for me to be in my car doing some work, although I don't find this work doing these videos. But anyhow, I cannot believe that it's Thursday. I don't know where this week has gone. Do you guys feel that way? Like, where did this week go? My husband was on a business trip and I just don't even know. I thought Monday was Tuesday, Tuesday was Monday. Good morning, Lisa. How are ya? Hey, good morning, Rory. How are you? How are ya? Good to see you. Good to see you here. So what I wanted to talk about this morning, as some of you may know, I have a special needs child. Good morning, Elena. How are you? Hey, Courtney. How are you, love? Hey, Meredith. How are you? Yes, right. I thought it was Wednesday all week too, Lisa. It's crazy. So I wanted to come on and talk to you about what it is to be a special needs mom, and it's really funny, not funny, haha, but the things that people say, maybe if they don't know what to say. I just wanted to just give you a little insight to what my life is like. So being a special needs mom, there are certain things that you should never say to a special needs mom. And the number one thing I hear is, God. Good morning, Christine. I need to reach out to you. I wanted to say hi. Good morning. The one thing you should never say, hey, Lori, good morning. How are you? The one thing you should never say to a special needs mom is God only gives special needs kids, or God only gives blah, blah, blah to people who can deserve it, who can handle it. Don't ever say this to a special needs mom, because quite frankly, that's the worst thing that you can say to them. And this isn't, judging anybody, but don't ever say that to a special needs mom. Another thing that I hear a lot is, I don't know how you do it. Don't ever say that, because quite frankly, you would be doing the same thing that a special needs mom would be doing, because you would do anything for your children. I would hope as a mother, anybody, would do those things. And don't ever ask us why we don't go on vacation. Good morning, Sarah. How are you? Don't ever ask us why we don't go on vacation, because good morning, Erin. How are you? We don't go on vacation a lot because our expenses are usually pretty high. So don't ask us about that. And please, for the love of God, you can absolutely talk to us, but please do not complain that you needed to take your child to the hospital because they had a cut. Totally, please just don't do that. But how can you support a special needs mom or somebody who's having even a tough time? Because I think we all have a special need in our life. We all have things that we need help with. How do you do that? So the first thing I would say is, let us vent. Be there for us. Just let us listen. Don't try to fix it, because there is no fix. Sometimes we just need to vent. So please let us do that. Please do not judge us for how we handle our child or how we don't handle our child. We innately know what's best for our children, so please don't judge. Very important. Help us have fun. Oh my gosh, we need girls' nights out so much. We need lots of wine. Please help us have fun. Really also important, do not be afraid to ask questions. If you have a question, ask it. I hate it when people stare and continuously stare. I would rather them ask questions. Good morning, Mandy. How are you? When you look at an adult versus a child, when you have a special needs child, so for instance, my daughter has a physical disability and she wears a lift, and if we're at the pool, she has a deformed foot. People stare. I never mind when a child comes up and says, what's wrong? I am so happy because it's a genuine question. Good morning, Erica. How are you? Thanks for joining us. I don't mind it when hey, Mandy. Oh, I'm so happy you guys are doing great. Oh, she is so beautiful. You guys are so cute. I never mind when a child comes and asks a question, because it's done in such a curious way. but there are times that literally my husband has had to stare down a person who's staring at our daughter, and adults should be ashamed when they do that. So please ask questions. We're happy to answer them. And sometimes we need you to initiate a text or a call to just see how we're doing, because sometimes life sucks, and that's the truth. We also go to the doctor a lot. Case in point, I'm literally sitting outside of a doctor's office waiting for my son. You're always at a doctor's office. I think, today is Thursday. Today is Thursday, and I'm at my 6th doctor appointment from Monday till today. So we're always at the doctor. Our kids are on a ton of medications. We are no strangers to going to the pharmacy. We just aren't. And some days we have good days, and some days we have bad days. And don't mistake our good morning, Judy, how are you? Do not mistake our mood for something for you. Sometimes days are harder than others. I had a day last week and it was a really tough day. Sometimes we have good days, sometimes we have bad days, just like everybody does. It can be very isolating to have a special needs child or a child with a disability. And it's not to say that you don't understand it, but it can be very isolating. We aren't perfect parents. Nope. Just because we have, great kids doesn't mean that we're perfect. It really doesn't mean that we're perfect. But we do our best, because there is no book. Just like with any kind of child, there is no book that tells us what to do. So we are not perfect. Good morning, Lori. How are you? Good to see you. The other thing to know, like I said before, we want to support you too. I've had friends say to me sometimes, I can't complain to you, Karen, because you've got blah, blah, blah. Not true. Again, I don't want you to think that special needs parents don't think that our other friends who may not have the same things can complain to us. Please talk to us, complain to us. In fact, it makes us feel better when other people are having problems too. The best thing about having a special needs child, and for those of you who have one or know one, these kids are the best things to happen to us. I will tell you that Olive has taught both of us as parents things that I don't think we ever would have been privy to, and we are so grateful for the amazing child she is. For those of you that know our amazing kid, she is something. She is joy. She is happiness. We call her the little mayor. Everywhere she goes, she talks. Everybody just, adores her. And I don't mean to say that just because I'm her mother, but she just has this magnificent personality that just emanates from her, and you can't help but fall in love with her. So we have learned and grown so much from this experience that we are grateful. And again, not to say that we're any better or any worse. These are just some things that came to mind, and I felt like I needed to truly just express them, because I think sometimes when we don't understand a situation, we make assumptions about a situation. For instance, like I said before, if we're in a bad mood, it's not necessarily that we hate you or don't want to talk to you. Sometimes, just like everybody has a bad day, sometimes our days can be a little bit worse. We got some bad news about something. We had to go to an appointment or sedate our child to have a test. Everybody has these. So yes, special needs parents sometimes have different needs, but I also don't want anybody, Bonnie, my love, good morning, my love. Everybody has something, and we all have some kind of special need or quote unquote handicap that we have to get over. Everybody has something, but I hope some of the things that I have mentioned have shed some light on, good morning, Valerie, how are you? I hope some of the things that I've mentioned have shed some light on what it is to be a special needs mom. And in general, I think that all of these things can be brought to your life even if you don't have a special needs child, because again, we all have some kind of quote unquote handicap. So that's it. I hope you guys have a great day. I don't know what this weather is doing. It's kind of sunny, kind of not. And that's it. If you have any questions whatsoever, I love to answer questions, as I mentioned, about a special need or challenges or how I get through them. That's what I love to do. So I don't think I said this. I'm Karen Rich. I am a special needs mom, but I definitely don't think that I'm special in that sense. So just dealing with it, and that's it. Hey Natalie, good morning. Hey Bonnie, how are you? So that's it. That's what I got for you. Please drop below if you're a special needs mom. High five. Drop below if you just have, you know, a special need. PM me if you have any questions. I'd love to answer them. And that's it. It's so good to see you all. Thank you for joining me. And if there's any topic that you would like me to cover, I would absolutely love to discuss it. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Bye.